Raiders running for the hills. What's going on before this 3-day weekend?
Well, that's exactly it. We're seeing a risk-off environment across of a lot of commodities, not just in the agricultural space, but if you look at the equity markets, they've been under quite a bit of pressure here since last Friday. Crude oil's taken it on the chin over the last couple of days. Gold is trading at, I think, multi-month lows as well. So it is risk-off, as you had alluded to. And grains, all in all, I think are just kind of receiving some of that spillover pressure from the outside markets, and I wouldn't be surprised to see that continue. There's a little bit of support for corn, 647 to 650. This was the bottom end of last week's range. If that can't hold, there is a small gap that goes back to 631, I think 631 and a quarter. And I wouldn't be surprised to see that get tested. We know that we've got a lot of bullish news across the wire since the Pro Farmer Crop Tour. A lot of yield estimates lowered, but now that that's baked into the cake, there's not enough real juice to get this market moving. The market that I'm probably more concerned about in the grain complex would be soybeans. We're breaking below the 50 and 200-day moving average today. Those come in at 1401 and 1408. If we break below there and can't get a close back above 14 bucks into the long weekend, there's not a whole lot of support until 1349, 1356, which is the gap from July 26th.
Is it? Yep, that's all good stuff. I mean, how much of this is, the last three-day weekends, we've had a rough Tuesday and Wednesday with both corn and beans. Are folks getting out in front of this, number one, and number two, we haven't really seen any new bullish news?
Yeah, I think they're getting in front of it. There's not a lot of bullish news. One thing that we've been watching closely is China. They just announced a lockdown in one of their big cities, Chengdu, which is about 21 million people. They're supposed to come out of lockdown next week, but there's some speculation that might last even a little bit longer. And then speaking of China, not just lockdowns, you're looking at what's going on in the Taiwan Strait, and you're seeing ships and planes flying around there. And if something were to escalate there, that would be very bearish for soybeans and corn. So.
All right.